the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. It's been a long time coming, a long time coming. I am your girl, MsBehaven, and the name of this channel is MsBehaven is Fun, where I talk about real people, real problems, and real drama. And baby, celebrities are real people too. How are y'all doing on this fabulous Sunday? How are you doing on this fabulous Sunday? Today is Sunday, September 15, 2024, and I am coming to you live from the great state of South Carolina. And I hail, I'm a transplant, not a native. And I'm currently coming to you from Columbia, South Carolina. So, all my Southerners, all my folks in South Carolina, North Carolina, I need you to represent your area code, your county. Represent, because baby, I told y'all once before, the South is the new capital of entertainment. The South is the new capital of entertainment. Baby, it's no longer in Hollywood. And to all my California folks, my family members, baby, y'all need to head to the South, baby, because I feel free, liberated, comfortable, and at peace. Now, ain't no peace up in this household, but baby, MsBehaving feel at peace, baby. Ain't nothing like this Southern hospitality. Ain't nothing like this Southern hospitality. I need y'all to go ahead and show me some love, baby. I need y'all to show me some love. I need y'all to hit that like button. Click that thumb on your way through the door. Click your thumb on the way through the door. I don't care if it's up or down, but click it, baby. If you are a true Southerner, born and raised, you know the rules in a black household. You don't step up in nobody's house without speaking, even if you don't like them. You supposed to say hello. Hello? Baby, I might have to put on my other spectacles. I might have to put on my other spectacles because baby, MsBehaving can't see with these right here. I've been going through a lot and a lot been going on. I'm busy with life. And I tell y'all, anybody, tell your own truth so nobody else can tell it on you nor blackmail you with it. I realize YouTube is for entertainment, but baby, some things just shouldn't be used for fodder. And one thing I want y'all all to know, at the end of the day, I'm a woman, a black woman So, honey, I'ma always bet on black. Now, I love you, black men, but when y'all messing up and cutting up, baby, I'ma let you know. But when it comes to anything black, baby, a man, woman, or child misbehaving is gonna roll with it. Now, misbehaving prefer creating peace. I prefer creating peace. I don't want to participate in destruction. But baby, I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared because I'm battle tested. I'm battle ready. I stay ready, so I ain't got to get ready. I'm not a bitter baby mama. I'm not a mad black woman. What I am is a fed up black woman. And for every bit of baby mama out there, she was created by ain't shit ass daddy. Yeah, I said it. Ain't shit ass daddy. And quite possibly that ain't shit ass daddy, he is the result of a god doggone mama that spoiled him. She didn't breastfeed him, but she should have. Because, baby, you got to call out right and wrong. Call out right and wrong. So let me go down here because I'm being rude as the guest, as the host of this house. Let me go down the line and say hello. God dog it. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab these other glasses. My eyes are dry. My eyes are dry. I cannot see. I've been going through hell. When people see me at work, I don't look like what I'm going through. And I'm going to give a testimony. And if somebody see Melody, I know she floating around in the YouTube streets, baby. But if somebody see Melody, y'all might want to tap her on the shoulder and tell her to come pull up a seat and listen to an older woman that can relate to some of the things that she's going through. But honey, what I need you to do is be still because the battle's not yours. It's the Lord's. I'm going to say that it's going to hit a few people. The battle is not yours. It's the Lord's. No matter how much these damn men piss you off, baby, and anybody, not just a man, this message can go to anyone. When folks do you wrong, do you dirty, you ain't got to worry because it's going to come back to them. Oh, yes, baby, it's going to come back to them. If you are the parent or the caregiver of someone with special needs, with Down syndrome, autism, any type of disability, I take my hats off to you. A loved one with Alzheimer's, dementia, a mental illness diagnosis. You may be a parent and have an adult child that's diagnosed with a mental disorder and refusing to take their medication, and you're worried about your child. You don't want your child hurt. Babies, listen. We are all we got. We are all we got. And it doesn't matter what side of the line you are on, whether you are Team Melody, Team Love and Marriage Huntsville cast. At the end of the day, we are all we got. We are black, baby. And I'm tired. I am tired of people getting rich off the back of black women. I am sick of folks getting rich off the backs of black women. Yeah, I said it. I said it, baby. I said it. Now, some of you may have a wrench. Baby, that's before this shit kicked off. Please, I'm going to ask you, don't block anybody in my chat. I don't care what anybody says up in my chat. Do not block them, even if they say something to offend me. Please respect my channel. Please. So, good afternoon, Miss Shondali Hargrove, or just say Miss Motherfucking Hargrove. She said, good afternoon. Hey, Lady B. Lady B said, good afternoon, everybody. And Symmetry said, good afternoon. Hey, Symmetry. And then we had Vivi. Vivi said, hey, MsBehaven. And Chad, hey, Miss Vivi. Black forever. I know that's right. Thumbs up. Black forever, baby. That's for certain. Two things for certain. We gonna always be black and we gonna pay taxes. But baby, what I want to know is where's the reparations check? Where is the reparations check? Cause I got a bone to pick with you black politicians. I got a bone to pick, but today ain't your day. Today is ladies first. Today it is ladies first. Oh my God, Lord, y'all. Miss Shandala, you said ANC. That's right, North Kakalaka. Lady B, we got Country Girl Queena. Hey, Country Girl Queena. She said, good afternoon, Misbehaving and Regulators. Lady B, that's awesome, Misbehaving. And Miss Caramel Mocha. Hey, Miss Caramel. Miss Caramel Mocha said, hey, Misbehaving in chat. And then we got Kadia. Is it Kadia or Kadia? You know I'm black, baby. Kadia B says, good afternoon, Misbehaving in chat. And Country Girl Queen said, that's for modding me, Misbehaving. Oh, shuck, you giving me a winky dinky. That mean I need to check that cash app. But I'll check it later. But thank you, boo. Thank you, boo. Let's see. Country Girl said, please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like, please, y'all. Come on now. Come on now. What's up, Chrissy? Chrissy said, hey, Misbehaving. Hey, Misbehaving. Checking you, boo. Said, what up, chat and Misbehaving. Thank you for stopping by. Checking you, boo. And then we have, let's see, let's go on down. Everybody's saying there. Oh, there go my girl, Miss Logical Speaks. Hey, Lodge. She said, hey, regulator. There you go. There you go. All right. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see if it's someone that I did. Oh, there she is, Grandma Moki. Good afternoon. Heading out. We'll be listening in the background. Well, thank you, Grandma Moki. Oh, shuck, we got a black man showing up to the front. Terry Dow 94 said, afternoon, Misbehaving. Hey, Terry Dow, how you doing? How you doing? There we go. There goes Sugar Brown 37. She said, get in here and hit that like button. I know that's right. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. So before I get to this commentary, I won't keep y'all long and I'm not going to steer you wrong, but I need to go ahead and do this copyright. I have to read this copyright because I will be I may be sharing I'll be sharing images that do not do not belong to me. And let me see. My apologies. And then I'm going to have some advertisements rolling at the bottom. And let me see. I tell you, these glasses, Jesus, I can't see nothing. I got this little bootleg thing. All right, here we go, you guys. Fair use. In good faith, this work contains fair use of copyrighted and non copyrighted images from the public domain and the web for non commercial and non-profit educational purposes. This work is distributed free of charge. The author has neither monetized this work nor sought any profit from its distribution. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This work contains original work of commentary and critical analysis. Quotations are attributed to the original authors and sources. All right, now we got that on out the way. So let me go ahead and hide that and show this. So, dear Melody, Shari Rodgers, be still. The battle is not yours, it's the Lord's. Hashtag misbehaving, hashtag LAMH, hashtag Jesus. Because I know so many people mean well over here in the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector. And I would say about 90% of the people over here in this sector, they profess to be Christians. They love the Lord. They can tell you the scripture. They can quote the scripture. They can pray for you. And overall, most of the people here in the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector have good hearts, are kind people. They will go out of their way for you if they like you. So this is what MsBehaven is having trouble understanding because part of me, um, I've said a while back that I believe everybody's in cahoots, but I don't know what the heck is going on. I know I started off as a fan of Melody and Martell when Love and Marriage Huntsville first began. I sided with Melody because I too had a husband that cheated on me. I didn't stay, I left. I've also been, I can't uh, say for certain whatever happened in Melody and Martell's home at the time, but I know I've been the victim of physical abuse, emotional abuse, financial abuse. I've also been the victim where I've seen where men in law enforcement, they stick together. They stick together. And more so than ever, as of recently here in South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina to be exact, I'm not the victim of physical abuse. I have no romantic interests or romantic dealings with my son's father. Our relationship ended 12 years ago. And the only reason I'm here in South Carolina is for my son to co parent with his father so that way my son can have both parents in his life. I have always been a fighter all my life. I've always been kind to people all my life. I've always been empathetic to others because I know what that pain feels like from the eyes of a child, having adults mistreat you when your parents aren't around, or adults treating your siblings better than you, a number of things. So my life experience has led me to be the woman that I am today. I have no problem fighting, but I rather much create peace. And then I think about season 5. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. I'm going to do little clip notes. So if you want to hear more information, you will have to go on my channel and just watch the videos. The one thing I can suggest to everyone over here in the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector, don't believe everything you hear someone tell you, even if it's a content creator. Go to that other content creator that they may be speaking disparagingly about or labeling them as an op or a hater. Listen to their videos for yourself. So I know around about season 5, I start not liking Melody like I did in the beginning. Uh, and I noticed that there were multiple content creators. I've always known that from the beginning because I would be in their chats. I would be watching their videos. I would see and listen to them speak disparagingly of Martell Holt and Ariane Curry. In the beginning, it didn't bother me because Martell was fighting back. He would get on Instagram, stuff I would see on Instagram, him say things that he would do on the show. It would frighten me. I remember the one season where he showed up at Melody's new home with the kids unannounced and his voice was raised. He was yelling and he's talking about he's going to be wherever his kids are going to be. That scene right there frightened me because it made me relive something from my past. And even to this day, if a man raises his voice at me, I run to grab a weapon to defend myself because I am a woman, I'm a female. I cannot whoop a man with my hands, but I'm telling you, I will get a weapon and I will wear your ass out like a pair of old tennis shoes. I will wear you out because in MsBehaven's mind, I can't just hit you one time with a weapon and then let you get up. I got to keep hitting you until I see blood and you're no longer breathing. That's PTSD from the trauma I've been in. So when men raise their voice, I don't argue back and forth with men. I don't start drama with men. But when they get to raising their voice and walking up fast, I pay attention to body language, their postures. I mean, I get ready. I get ready. I'm telling you. So that scene, it triggered me. So we're gonna move forward to season 5 when they go down to Destin, Florida, and it seems like Martell and Melody is getting along. I believe at this point they had gone to court, and I don't know, wasn't privy to what happened at court, but neither Melody nor Martell were going back and forth on social media, and it seemed as if they were trying to get along. Um, Melody was asking questions and of Miss Marlene, and it made it seem as if she was trying to imply that it was Miss Marlene's fault that Martell was the way he was. And then I was paying attention to Miss Vanessa. Some of you may hear the name Miss Van because that's what most of the fans call Miss Vanessa, Melody's mother. They refer to her as Miss Van. And I watched her facial expressions as she communicated with Melody and some of the clothing choices that Melody was putting on. She didn't agree with it, but Miss Vanessa is just like all of us mothers that love our children. You know, we may disagree with choices or things that they do, but we're going to side with them and we're going to be on their side. So that's what that season 5 is what made me like, Melody, I'm not feeling you like that. You need to want to create peace. You know, you don't have to forget, but, just do what's best for the children. And the reason I'm saying that is because that's what I have always done is do what's best for the children. I didn't do it so much with my older girls, but with my son, I made it a point of doing that because I realized the effects of not having a father in the lives of the children and the mother doing it all by herself. And I'm not saying women, we can't do it all by ourselves. We can, but you cannot nurture your child if you're busy out there working because you have to pay the bills. And I'm telling you, because MsBehaven has been through that. I've had that experience. And because I was so busy working and trying to make sure that my children were fed, they had a clean home, a safe home, clothing, they didn't go without. I was not there to nurture them. And that affected the relationship between myself and my eldest daughter. And I love my daughter. We can have the best intentions for our children. We can raise them the best that we can, give them advice, give them great examples. But when your children get out there into the world, there are wicked and evil people out there waiting to take advantage of their naivety. I have always been there for my daughter through thick and thin. I remember one time she needed to come back to California. I bought her a ticket, and as soon as I picked my daughter up, my daughter did not look the same. There was something wrong, and I found out that she had been being abused by this gentleman. My daughter never wanted to listen to me, but sometimes you have to learn on your own. But I remember the day when that guy called my home for my daughter. I told him in the softest voice, just like I'm talking to you guys right now. I told him, nigga, if you ever put your hand on my daughter again, I'll put hot lead in your head. And I hung up the phone. I didn't slam the phone down. I hung it up. I guess that I don't know. I ended up going to work the following day. The guy had talked to my daughter while I was out the house, and then she came to me and she said, "Mommy," I said, "Yeah." She said, "Did you tell so and so that you would put hot lead in their head?" And I said, "Girl, no, I would never do that. I'm a nurse. I save lives. I don't take lives." And she said, "I know, Mom. That's what I told him. My mama didn't say that." Well, yeah, baby. My daughter didn't know that, but yeah, I kill anybody when it comes to my kids. So we're going to fast forward to 2024. The effects of the mother not being in the home to nurture the children, it makes it easy for people on the outside to manipulate your children, to take advantage of them and turn them against you. A little less than 2 weeks ago, My child, a child that I gave birth to, a child that I love. My children I've never had men around my kids. I've never parted. They've never seen me. I've never done anything. My daughter is now drinking. My daughter does not look the same. My daughter has these tattoos, and I feel for the young kids and I feel for the young girls when I see all these tattoos. Because to me, for someone that is from the streets, my daughter doesn't know anything about street life. She doesn't know anything about gang life. She doesn't know anything about hustling and surviving. She knows it now because she has went over to that side and befriended people out there. But when I see young girls, young ladies, and when I call y'all young girls, even if you're 30, 40, you're younger than me, I call you young girls. Please forgive me. But when I see those tattoos, I know somebody's taking advantage of you. Immediately in my mind, somebody is taking advantage of you mentally, physically, spiritually. If the devil cannot get to you, and I'm talking to you parents, to anyone in general, the devil, if they cannot get to you, will go and attack your child because that's what's close and near and dear to you. I am not one of these women that know the Bible forwards and backwards. I cannot tell you what chapter or book in the Bible to open up to read to comfort you or help you through a storm. I don't know any of that. The only thing MsBehaven knows, I know Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. That's what MsBehaven know. MsBehaven knows that I'm going to be kind and fair to any and everyone I meet. No matter what color you are, your sexual orientation, your socioeconomic status, I'm going to be fair. I'm going to be kind. And if I have it to give, I'm going to give it to you. But right now in 2024, my primary focus is the Black community because, baby, we are lost and we are at war with ourselves. Our children are lost. And I need the Black men to wake up and step up and take your place. I need the Black men to step up and wake up and stop being lulled in a false sense of security by these sexy, sultry images, drugs, and alcohol. Black men, I need the real Black men to step up. And when I say real Black men, the real Black man knows if you cater to a woman, you're respectful to your woman, you love your woman and treat her with honor and respect, she will do anything in this world for you. She'd be willing to give her life for you. So in return, you're going to give her life, your life for her. You will never disrespect your Black woman, your Black queen, your Black goddess by entertaining the affections of another woman. There is never a woman that can take your woman's place. That's what a real Black man is. Black women, they show us these images, these negative images of us twerking, hoeing, talking crazy, being super masculine. They want to tear down the Black woman's image because they know if they can destroy and tear down the Black woman's image, there is no Black community. A man can't have a baby. A Black woman is the most loyal human being on this earth. A Black woman, when she loves you, and I'm not just talking about love you in a sensual, sexual way, but if she loves you to enough where she cares for you, she wants to embrace you, she wants to uphold you and uplift you and see you win, that Black woman will do whatever. We will stand on the front line and we will gladly give our life if it means everybody coming behind us can see another day. That is what embodies the Black woman. So I'm going to tell you this. I don't know what type of game these reality television, these networks are playing. I don't know what type of games that they are playing. I don't know if everybody's in on it. Everybody has their role that they're supposed to play. Have any of you read your contract? What the hell is in these contracts for people to be in the entertainment industry? What the hell is in these contracts that it would cause you to say and do the most horrible thing all for money? Maybe I don't understand. MsBehaven doesn't understand because I'm happy with a simple life. I'm happy with just having a roof over my head, clothes on my body, and food in my belly. And as long as my son, my children, my grandson are safe, I'm happy with that. I'm content with that. To me, it's wasteful to have a car that's worth $50,000, $100,000, $200,000. To me, it's wasteful to have a house with three bedrooms. Six bedrooms, three bathrooms, and it's only three people in the house. To me, it's a waste of money to have more than at least four pairs of shoes. I mean, I see people with a closet full of name brand shoes, purses. They need jewelry. Baby, when you die, they ain't gonna bury that shit with you. They ain't gonna bury it with you. How come you cannot give to those in your community or to anyone that is without? What the hell is in these contracts when you decide to join Hollywood? What are they telling you to do, or what are you having to do where you cannot speak up out against it? Carlos King, the Reginald Carlos King. I said it before. I was on a channel. I asked, is Carlos King a gatekeeper? Since Carlos King has been in reality television for years, Carlos King has worked for Bravo. So when many of you content creators talk about Carlos King and say he wants to be Andy Cohen, no, baby. Carlos King was the Reginald Carlos King before Andy Cohen. Andy Cohen has done like so many other unmelanated people that do not have talent. What they do is align themselves with a genius, a black genius that's very creative, and they take credit for the work that they do. So that's why I asked, is Carlos King a gatekeeper as well? Why do we have to continue to see these reality shows where black women are tearing down each other? Love and Marriage Huntsville, yes, they're not fighting like the young ladies are on Zeus Network or any other network where they're tearing each other down, fighting and causing harm. But what you're doing currently is just horrible. But hey, I'm sitting back, I'm watching also. But I ain't finna participate up in it. Don't nobody need to tear down Stormy Steele's business. Don't nobody need to tear down Melody, Shari Rodgers' business. Whether Melody's selling it in her home or selling it out of store, it's honorable and admirable that both young women have a business. Yeah, I didn't like it that folks were what's that colonizer name? Kyle Evanko. He came in, he has a long history of being online with social media. So I don't know if all this is part of a skit, like everybody is playing their role, and how we're going to manipulate social media so we can get the fans worked up in a frenzy where they can go back and forth fighting for clicks and views, and people will tune in and watch the show. But in the meantime, everybody does not have a healthy mental state where they can grasp where this is just entertainment and they are being for real. Now, I don't know if this is true. I look, MsBehaven can only talk about what I see and what I hear. Now, if I'm there when I hear someone even that I like be offensive and talk about children, if I'm there, I'm gonna call it out and I'll say something. If I'm not there, I don't know about it. But what I can say is this. I'm not with nobody talking about nobody kids, calling them nappy headed, monkeys, or nothing. If I'm not gonna be cool with a white person saying, I'm showing the hell ain't finna be cool with a black person saying it. But this is my thing here. This is why I think that they're all in cahoots together. For those of you that can't decipher between reality and entertainment, Ariane Curry has been on social media for years and online popping her gums and talking junk. She should have, at the time that those millimeter content creators were saying those despicable and deplorable things about her son, she should have been speaking out then. She should have been speaking out then. There are some people saying that folks was talking about Melody and Martell kids on Facebook. Honey, I wasn't on Facebook, so I don't know what they say, but I know my spirit and my mental makeup. I can't entertain nothing negative, and I can't listen to nobody too long cursing because it makes my spirit feel unsettled. I have a sister that I love Even her, I was talking to her one day, and when she got to talking about my nephews, and I told her, stop it. I just told her to stop it, stop it. That's negativity. Because as parents, we don't have to forgive everything that our children do, but have to understand and recognize the pain and the hurt we may have caused. So I done went off on a little tangent, but I'm trying to mix in a little real life scenario of what I'm going through with what I'm speaking about love and marriage, Huntsville. So I don't know. Is Melody now speaking out and saying something because she wants to get out her contract? They won't let her go. I remember Carlos King saying all the reality girlies stick together. It's cliques in Atlanta. Everybody knows everybody, and each clique hangs with each other. So I don't know. Is that the price you have to pay to get into entertainment? And then when you want to go or don't want to play by the network or the producer's rules, then they want to paint you as a villain. I know everybody has a turn of being a villain on each show. If you sit back and think about all the reality shows that we watch, everybody has a season to be a villain. But I'm going to sidetrack for a second. Just last year, everybody was in an uproar about Erica Mena calling what Spice a blue-haired monkey. Because to us in the Black community, we know that racial and racist term monkey, referring us to a monkey. So they took her off Love and Marriage Hip Hop. But now the girl is back. She was still doing videos, Tubi movies, and so forth. And people slowly start reintroducing her back to the fans. Now she called Ray J a nigger. Okay, why would you say that? So, what is in these contracts in Hollywood that when if you agree to become a part of Hollywood, whether it's a singer, rapper, actor, what is it? Because some people they go into Hollywood looking one way and then they come out looking another. And it seemed like every year or every few months there's some new scandal that has to pop off in order like it's their turn. They're up. Now I know the latest story, and I'll come back to Love and Marriage Huntsville, but it's something about this hot dog on reality television and entertainment in general. Black folks are the butt of the entertainment. We are entertaining everyone and tearing down each other. Now I know Tyrese Gibson, Tyrese the singer, sweet lady. If you're my age, a Generation X, you remember him on the bus, McDonald's commercial, or what was he singing? Coca-Cola. He was singing about Coca-Cola. Beautiful, handsome, chocolate black man. So much self-hatred for blackness that he would not procreate with a black woman. He had to get a woman that's light, bright, damn near white. And I don't know if the last one is. I don't know if she's exotic, she's something. But now they done threw Tyrese up in jail. They talking about for child support. Baby, they threw Tyrese up in jail because he was just on a video with that old peanut head, Eminem looking Benjamin Crump questioning why black folks don't have a hate bill like the Asians do. Matter of fact, I think it's a quid pro quo, meaning, oh God, I cannot remember her name, but the mayor of Los Angeles. I am so sorry because this just popped into my head. This was not rehearsed. It's not written down, you guys. Everything I'm telling you is from the head and I'm speaking from the heart. I cannot remember. It's a black woman. Oh God. But she was the woman that introduced the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act bill. Um God, I can't remember, but she's the mayor of Los Angeles, California. Somebody can Google it. You can put her name in the comment. But you notice there was no more movement on that George Floyd bill, but now she is the mayor of Los Angeles, um, one of the biggest counties in the state of California. So it's like our black politicians, they get into politics and they sell themselves out to benefit themselves. I remember when Miss Maxine Waters, Miss I'm Reclaiming My Time. In certain areas of Los Angeles, Miss Maxine Water is beloved. She's loved by many. Then the world got to see and learn of Maxine Waters, and everybody was calling her Auntie Maxine. Auntie Maxine. And I do remember, and if some of you that do pay attention to politics, remember when Maxine Waters was calling out Donald Trump, former President Donald Trump, and calling him out and follow the money trail. Well, when she was speaking out loudly against Donald Trump at that time, that's when they released that her husband was under the investigation. He had committed a crime. And then slowly Representative Maxine Water voice got silent. You didn't hear her speaking out. A lot of our black politicians that get elected into office, you need to be righteous. You need to have integrity. You need to have moral. You need to have stand for something. Follow the rules, because if they find anything that you've done to break the rules, they are going to use that against you. They are going to blackmail you. So some of our black politicians are not in Washington advocating on our behalf or making sure that there's rules and policies passed to benefit us, because either A, they're being blackmailed, or B, they have been paid off and they accepted a bribe. Yes, I said it. MsBehaven said it. Because there is no reason in the world. We are the descendant of enslaved people. Our ancestors built this country. America's wealth is based off the millions and billions of children that were born by black women and sold into bondage. But we don't have anything for us. I've heard somebody say, well, welfare is for black people. Well, no, welfare isn't for black people. There are more poor white folks than poor black folks. And trust me, when we were segregated, there were more black families, more black business. We had our own sports teams. We were doing all right. I don't even know why y'all came over there to bother us, to want to invite us into your community. You did that because you wanted our green dollars. Because at that time, with us being segregated, all of our monies stayed within the black community. Yes, it did. I believe Brown versus the Board of Education, I believe the only thing they were suing for is separate but equal. Yes, they did not mind that our schools were separated from white children. They just wanted it to be equal, the same supplies, the same conditions as the white children. Black people are always being utilized for entertainment and their brains. If you are smart, my godmother would tell me that all the time. Haven, you smart. Them white folks love your brain. White folks love your brain. She said they're gonna use you. When I was younger, I didn't understand it, but as I got older, I saw it. White people will be nice to you, be your best friend, as long as you continue to make them money, or they can benefit from you in some kind of way, or you shut up and you be a good pet. So, a good pet. There are two ways white people have learned to control black folks. You either be super nice to us, because if you're super nice to us and do nice things for us, we have this sense of loyalty where we want to be on your side and help you out. Or you can be mean, and then some black folks, if you're mean to them enough, they get afraid, they're intimidated, and then they'll do whatever you say. So black folks like myself, that intimidation ain't gonna work, because you can say whatever you want to say just as long as you don't put your hand on me. Because once you put your hand on me, roger that, we got a problem. We got a problem. Now, I don't hate white people. I really don't. If I did, I would tell you, I don't hate white people, because there have been white people that have come in my life that I can remember by name that treated me better than black people. The thing that happens with MsBehaven is I don't trust white people, because history presently has shown me that I cannot trust white people. Because at the same time you're smiling at me and extending your hand to help me, you are making plans to control me or dominate me. So I just don't trust, and it's based off your history. Now, if you come to me and prove to me otherwise, that you're a trustworthy person, you're a man or woman of integrity, and you speak out against injustices and you speak truth to power, if you prove that to me, then damn it, I'm rolling with you and I'm riding with you till the wheels fall off. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. So I have gone on a tangent for a very long time. So I'm going to come down here. I will put my headphones on, and I will, if you would like to hit the link and come up and voice your opinion, you can. But let me come down here for a moment. Vivi, you said, I agree. We as Black women are used for everyone's come up. We must stand together and stand up against the nonsense. Yes, we do. We have to. Hey, Tina Love. Tina Love said, hey, misbehaving, chat and mods. And then, oh, okay, Country Girl said, misbehaving. I meant to say, thanks for minding me. Well, you're welcome, Country Girl Queena. You're welcome. And one thing about me, you guys, I appreciate everybody's support, but I don't expect for you or want you to agree with everything that I say or what I think or what I believe in. I want you to share your opinion if it's different from mine. That's how we are able to grow and to elevate as people, by hearing out another person's viewpoint, because you may say something that I never thought of. You may open my eyes to something I've never seen. I don't know everything. My godmother always said, you don't never want to be the smartest person in the room. If you are the smartest person in the room, then you are in trouble. She said you always want to hang with folks that know more than you, have more than you, because it will inspire you to achieve that. I know my godmother would always get mad at me because I'm always forgiving people. She'd be my godmother, man. And when I tell you, you men won't get no breaks from my godmother, honey, she ain't cut no shorts. She don't give a damn. She said the only thing turn her on is money, and she preferred that a man live somewhere else. Hell, she said I will find him a girlfriend. And so she would say, me and her eldest daughter, our hearts are too soft because we forgive everyone. And I said, I do, but I watch folks. And then when I cut them off, I cut them off. But I watch folks because I want to see how far they're going to go. So let's see this. We're going to come on down here. Hey, Miss Gwen Davis. Miss Gwen Davis in the house. She said, hello, everyone. Hey, Miss Behaving. Checking you, boo. Said, peace, be still. That's right. Peace, be still. We got to. Sometimes we ain't got to fight all the time. And that remind me, checking you, boo. And this is what I want to relate. My son's father is involved in law enforcement. Um, a little bit over 2 weeks ago, my daughter hit me in the head, and I believe she was possessed. I know she's drinking now. I could see it, and that normal nature of mine to where I'm going to fight you, but that was my child, and that didn't look like her. That didn't seem like her, the way she was talking. And all I did is I restrained my daughter. I restrained her. Baby, I had to put one of the moves up on her, and and then just drop down to the ground and just hold her. And luckily, my grandson was at the house. My son was at the house. My son is nonverbal, and he could not call 911. And I'm ashamed to say I never taught him how to call 911, but he tried to get in between to separate myself and his sister, and I told him to go back to the dining room. My grandson was in the bedroom with the headphones on, and my daughter was yelling for him. And then I started yelling for him to come because I'm trying to hold her, restrain her. And at the same time, blood is pouring. 1 second, you guys. And at the same time, blood is pouring, pouring down the left side of my eye, and I'm holding her. And then I think eventually my grandson came and he dialed 911. I normally I have two phones. So I had given my grandson one phone. I didn't realize I had the other phone in my pocket, but I couldn't see. But when I finally got the phone, I kept calling his father. And my grandson was so worked up because in his mind he's scared to call 911 because he knows calling 911 the police is going to come, and he didn't want his mother to go to jail. So to make a long story short, um, I'm not speaking with my daughter. She ended up coming back to the house. My son's father, had her at the house. It's a whole bunch of other stuff with that. But she just made sure to stay away from me because I think in her mind, I don't know what was going on in her mind. But she's gone. She's been gone for the house for a week. So Friday morning I wake up. Friday morning I wake up. Oh, Vivi, you said not the stolen trademark name scrolling at the bottom of your screen. I don't know, but I know they're selling her t-shirt, so I'm gonna put it there. So I don't know if it's stolen. And so if it is, whoever she stole it from, they will take her to court. So anyway, I wake up, well, Friday morning I'm already up getting ready to work, getting ready for work. And there's a loud banging at the door. Mind you, it's been a week. I have not seen my daughter. So there's banging at the door, and me being from the hood, I know a police knock at a door. So I go to the other side of the house to my son's father's room and I call his name and I say, somebody's banging on the door. And he said, which door? The front door? I said, the side door. So he jumps up out of his bed and he goes into the closet and he retrieves his revolver. So he goes to head to the door. I go following behind him, but then I turn to go back down the hall towards my side of the house, towards my room, but I don't go all the way in my room. I had my phone, so I'm standing back. So if I need to dial 911 or what, I don't know. I'm just getting prepared, but I'm staying out the side, out the view. So if any guns get to anything happen, but part of me, I got to thinking about my daughter and I said, um, a thought crossed my mind that what's going on with my daughter. And then I brushed that thought out my mind and I stood there. I didn't hear any communication. I didn't hear my son father saying anything. Then he comes out of the side of the house back through the sitting area and he says, oh, it's just the deputy. And he walks past me and goes into his room. And I'm thinking, just a deputy. So immediately, as a mother, I'm thinking, oh my God, my daughter is no longer on earth. They're coming to notify me. That's the first thought hitting my head. And then I got this sick feeling over my body. And then immediately a voice, I don't know exactly what I called out. I don't know what I said, but I know I was calling on God. And I'm like, I rebuked that thought, that my daughter is dead. So I go ahead and I'm not thinking, why didn't my son's father open up the door? Because remember, he's in law enforcement. I open up the door. So when I open up the door, the officer asked for me by my name. And when he asked me for my name, again, I'm thinking, oh my God, he's about to tell me something happened to my daughter. This joker tells me when I tell him, yes, that's my, I identify who I am. This joker tells me, this is your rule to vacate. This is your official notice, your 10-day notice. When I tell you, now, yeah, I'm happy that I wasn't being notified that my child is dead, but I've been up in this house with this motherfucker. And the deputy is up here serving me with a rule to vacate from the magistrate office. And I tell the officer, I said, wait a minute. I said, he has to go to family court. He can't go to the magistrate's office for me to move out of this house. We have a child together. So the deputy looks at me. I call my son's father. I call him. And I say, I'm gonna make up a name because somebody may Google. Because when you Google, his family is a prominent family here in Columbia, South Carolina. They're well involved with politics. The family is very well known, as they made a point of letting me know earlier this year that they come from an esteemed family. And I'm just a hoe from the hood. Now, they didn't say I'm just a hoe from the hood, but let me know I'm nobody. But baby, I'm somebody, because I ain't never lost my good government job from taking a bribe. I ain't never lost my good government job from buying food stamps. Honey, misbehaving ain't never did that because I stand on honor and integrity. But let's get back to the story. So, Melody Shari Rodgers, girl, I understand when if your father, the child, your ex-husband, or the baby father got connections in the city or frat brothers and folks in law enforcement, and they gonna look out for each other. One hand, what is it? One hand scratches the other, or the one back scratch. I don't know the damn saying, because honey, I done got worked up thinking about this man serving me with this paper on Friday. So anyway, let's get back to the story, and I'm gonna put Officer Greg's photo up. But before I put Officer Greg photo up on my community wall, let me research South Carolina law to make sure I can't go to jail. So anyway, I'm going to make up a name. I'm going to say my son's father's name is Carlos. I said, Carlos. And he comes around the corner. I said, you know you're supposed to go to family court. You went, you kicking me out the house. You done went to the magistrate office to kick me out the house. He looks at Officer Deputy Greg and he says, hey, Greg, how you doing? And Greg says, hi. Girl, baby, when I heard that and saw that, I said, oh, so y'all know each other. Baby, I pulled that big that iPhone phone out my pocket. And baby, I said, let me take a photo of you. And I took a picture of Greg, Deputy Greg. I hope that my Carlos is following the law and doing everything by the book. See, 12 years ago, this is why I'm not romantically linked with this man, because he did me dirty 12 years ago. And I've only been cordial all these years because of our son. So I can understand being cordial and nice. But even with that on that day, I'm still not being spiteful because I could get up here on social media and I could say all of his family members' names and whatever crimes that they committed, but I'm going to let the public do the research. But I tell you what, you all, my son, his sister, his family. I have a 13-year-old son that's diagnosed with Down syndrome. That's nonverbal. My son has been, his sister, they don't spend any time with my son, but I tell you this, and I know it to be true and I know it to be a fact. As long as you mistreat or you are cruel or do something to harm someone that has not done anything to you, you are going to have bad luck. You are going to have misfortune. My son's family out here, I thought he would be better off with his father and his father's family out here because there are a lot of retired educators in his family. Some of the educators specialize in special needs. Politicians in the families, attorney in this family, pediatricians in this family, social workers in this family. He had a vast support system here in Columbia, South Carolina. So 6 years ago, when I let my son come out here with his father, I thought it was because he had greater support for him, only for me to come out here 2 years ago and find out my son does not have that support. His aunt, his cousin, his family. I mean, we're going to talk about the aunt. we're gonna talk about the daddy too, but we ain't gonna tell too much. But this may be a series here on YouTube called Welcome to Columbia, South Carolina. That's what it's gonna be called. Cause honey, ain't no southern hospitality up over here. But Melody, I feel you, I know what you're going through. But baby, all I'm gonna tell you is just be still. The battle's not yours, it's the Lord. See, I ain't even gotta hit nobody, I ain't even gotta cuss this man. All I have to do is sit back and watch God work on my son and myself behalf. Because, see, the day that my daughter bust me in my head, officers came here. Had I fought my daughter back, I believe everything was all planned on purpose for me to fight so I can get arrested, locked up, and lose my rights to my son, and making it easier for me to get kicked out of this house as well. But because I was calm and I was peaceful that day, nothing could happen. That man went to court on a Friday to file those papers with the magistrate office to have me evicted on a Friday, September the 6th. My daughter hit me in the head on a Sunday. Was it Sunday? No, it wasn't. It was the week before. My apologies. I'm getting my days mixed up. But he went in on a Friday, September the 6th, all walking around the house, uh like everything normal, fine, if changing his schedule at work, needing me to stay later, trying to be polite, and knowing that the deputy was coming Friday morning. I had been at work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, leaving early in the morning. This deputy served me at 6:14 a.m. 6:14 a.m. I had to be at work at 7. So imagine how upset I was, because I'm like, hell, I can't even call off work. I can't even call off work. I got to be at work because you have to call in your job at least 2 to 4 hours. On day shift, it's 2 hours. You have to call 2 hours ahead to let them know you're not going to be at work. And I have to be there to make money. Then I said, I need to find me an attorney, preferably an attorney that practice in the state of South Carolina and California. I need me a California attorney that has practicing rights here in South Carolina, because I don't know who this man knows, who these people knows. Yes, Lady D. Hey, hon. Look, don't tell him your business. You heard? You want to talk, but if you want to talk, you can talk to me anytime. Because you know how these people like to use everything against you. Okay. Okay. So anyway, y'all, I'ma close this out. What you say, checking you, boo? You said trauma bonding can be destructive. Yes. And what you also said, the key equals God's grace is sufficient plus believe in God. Yes, it is. And there is Miss Sapphire 9800. She said, good afternoon. Hope everyone is enjoying this wonderful Sunday. And Tina Love, you said, me too, MsBehaven. I totally empathize and respect the hustle. It's the ongoing low vibrational behavior I can't stand with. That's right. And that is the main point. We need to stop doing things to one another to tear each other down and tear each other business down. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes because you're never privy. I don't know if this is just a new way of how they're promoting shows or drumming up more fans to tune in to the show, because a lot of the stuff that's being spoken of now, I mean, it was already spoken of, years ago online, but now it's coming to the forefront. I will never support anyone that's disrespectful to women or want kids taken away from their mother. I mean, if the mother or the parent is trying to co-parent with you, fathers, allow her to co-parent with you. Let there be peace. Let there be peace. So I'm not going to tell no more of my story. Um, People can be vicious, but a lot of times I'm like, I really don't care, because sometimes it just take me one time to cry and I'm done with it. Only if I care about you, you can hurt me, but I know it's somebody out there that can listen to this, hear this story, and they can relate. I mean, living in the South is a whole new world. But I tell you what, I have also met some fabulous and beautiful people here in the South, in Columbia, South Carolina, and in surrounding cities. I mean, it's just like a comfort, whether they're black or white. I've shared the story with you guys about me getting locked out of my truck one day, and all these people came to my aid. Um, it's a lot of good things that have happened. Going in the store, crossing path with people, talking with them. You can tell when you meet someone, they have a kind heart, a kind spirit. Um, and I trust people, but I verify. I trust people, but I verify. And the way I verify is not just with a background check, but sometimes I sit back and I see how you move and you operate. I see how you move and you operate. So I'm gonna read a couple of more things. What you say, Miss AKA 1908? You say you saw butterfly post. Hey everyone. um, what you say? Vivi said, trauma bonding ends when the parties involved begin to heal and wake up. Yeah, yeah. I know what my son's father, people think he's so sweet because he's quiet, but honey, that passive aggressiveness, that passive aggressiveness. But I tell you, I'm gonna just sit back and watch. Just as long as don't nobody put their hand on me. That's all. Phoebe, what you said, me too. I started seeing her lies when she put him out of his daughter's birthday party, so hurtful to their daughter. I, I don't understand. Y'all don't think Carlos got something to do with this? Because the millimeters have been running rampant. I don't know if it's a well-oiled plan where Melody thought folks was on her side advocating for her, only really setting her up for for the okey doke. I just watched the video today, and I don't know why this happens. Sometimes I find a video and I watch it. I saw a video today of Oliver Twix. Oliver Twix is a nice young man. He starred on a show called Chasing Atlanta. And he was interviewing Dr. Heavenly. That's why I said when the millimeters were going after Dr. Heavenly, I said Dr. Heavenly hasn't changed. Dr. Heavenly has always been messy and miserable. And I shared the video on my community wall. Oliver Twix was interviewing Dr. Heavenly, but it was on Funky Dineva's page. And I said, messy mother suckers. So in that video, Oliver Twix admits that he lied to Dr. Heavenly when he told her that Mariah Huck, the creator and the star of Married to Medicine, the creator, owner, and star of Married to Medicine, but she's no longer there. She had to sue Bravo, and she got her rights, and her name is up in the credits. But Oliver lied to Dr. Heavenly and told her at that time, and this video is from 7 years ago, that Mariah's mother, Miss Lucy, threatened to hit her in the head with a cane. And that story wasn't true. Dr. Heavenly was disrespectful to Miss Lucy. Dr. Heavenly came on Married to Medicine, grimy, thirsty, foul mouth. She was a lapdog. Those colonizers used all of those women over on Married to Medicine and turned them against Mariah Huck. That's a shame. A black person gives you an opportunity, created a show, and bring you on so you all can win together. But what black folks do, some black folks, that is, you allow white folks to get in your ear and turn you against a sister or brother that gave you your opportunity. And that's what they did. None of those women showed compassion to Mariah Huck. And I know I'm on a different show now, but this all ties in. Reality television is built on the back of black women. They manipulate and monetize off Black women's trauma and the fact that Black women will fight against one another, when at the end of the day we all need to uplift each other. I have been guilty of saying Melody needs to leave Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm going to get back to Mariah, you guys, but I just want to get this out. I have been guilty of saying Melody should leave Love and Marriage Huntsville. If it's so traumatic, it's a hostile work environment, and she's being mistreated, just walk away. How much money do you need to be comfortable? You have Seventh Avenue Beauty, you have Nubian TV, you have Masterclass with Melody. How much money do you need to be comfortable for you and your children? Because your mental health and your peace means everything. Walk away. But she's not walking away. So I have been one of those folks that have criticized her for that, because I can't understand why you won't walk away unless there's something in these contracts that we are not made privy to. And because you won't kiss the ring or do what they tell you to do, now they paint you in a bad picture. I'll tell you when the fan base started turning in favor of Martell is because Martell was no longer saying and doing anything on social media. Yes, Melody wasn't saying anything on social media at the time, but you had all these content creators speaking on her behalf, and Melody would never come out and distance herself. What made me start referring to Melody, and this will be the last time that I do this because I'm only doing this for this live. The reason I start calling Melody Small Head No Edge is because a content creator by the name of True T, who I call True P, talked about my disabled son, who at the time was 12. My disabled son diagnosed with Down syndrome. She made a video and said he sounds like a dinosaur. My child has nothing to do with this. If you got beef with me, you beef with me and talk about me all day long, or my adult children. You leave my son out of it. She never apologized. And so I've always said, it's up and it's stuck. Until that hoe apologized, I don't fuck with her. And then I didn't want to believe that Melody would condone something like that, because I said that's not her nature. She is a mother. She has kids. She wouldn't agree. I don't believe she would do that. But Melody never once came out and distanced herself from that comment. In fact, she has supported that content creator, and I have seen her in that content creator's chat in the comment section. I have since that time, after getting the confirmation that I needed, that Melody supported that girl, so she knew what the girl said, I stopped watching all of them. And it was like, whatever. But right now, it's a lot going on these YouTube streets. So I believe Carlos King, yeah, he's a gatekeeper. He's a gatekeeper of reality television. But why does Carlos, Andy Cohen, Bravo, Lymel Plummer, Purveyor Pops, or any other network or app owner or creator, why do y'all continue to want to utilize Black women to build your network off of our trauma, off our backs? Us fighting against each other. Real men don't want to see women fighting. You want there to be peace. As long as Black women and Black men are fighting one another, the Black community will always lose. The kids are looking at the adults for an example, and what they're seeing is not very positive. It's not very good. Our kids on social media doing crazy stuff, acting a fool. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. We got to get our community together, because you don't see these other communities doing this. They ain't televising. They may be doing it, but they're not going to televise it on television. They don't televise tearing down. Honey, you ain't finna see these white women out here talking about, I'm a strong white woman, I can do it by myself. God damn it, I need a man up in here. Somebody gonna help pay these bills, help take care of these kids, because I need a Calgon day, baby. I need a Calgon day. Honey, feminism did not help or benefit Black women. It was for white women's benefit, honey. Shit, what the hell we walking around without a mate for? Now, men, I know there are some men that are interested in me because, honey, y'all been hitting up on me in person and in the messages. But just know, just because I flirt and give you compliments, honey, I'm not desperate for no man. I got some standards and there are some requirements that I need out of a man that is pursuing me. And what is that old fashioned term? Courting me, honey. Baby, make love to my mind before you make love to my behind. That's what turns me on. Now, what you say, Vivi? You said she is evil and manipulative and despises that Martell is in his kid's life because she didn't have any male role model and was abandoned. Well, that's a horrible thing to say. And I should have read that before I kept it highlighted. That's a horrible thing to say. I don't think she despises that Martell is in his life. What I think what she disliked is that she really loved that man and she didn't know how to admit her faults of what she needed or wanted in a relationship. And this I don't know 100%. I'm just speculating. But however, the fact that Martell would not defend her when negative or horrible things were said about her, when Ariane would get on social media talking crazy, Martell was not defending her. I think what would have been best is once she had left Martell and got her own apartment and was living with the kids, she should have just left good enough alone. But because Carlos came knocking with this show, she came back to it. Ladies, let this be a warning to you that anytime you walk away from something or someone, never go back to it because it's never going to turn out good. People treat you the way you allow them to treat you. When they do it the first time, if you want to raise your eyebrow and say, all right, mother sucker, I'm watching you, I see you, don't let it happen again. And if he or she goes and do it again and you decide to say, then that's on you, baby. You can't blame nobody else but yourself. You teach people how to treat you. You know your self-worth. You know what you have to offer and bring to the table. So, what you say, Miss Hargrove? You said I never really been a fan of Mel, but after she threw that glass at him and how fast he responded, I knew there was abuse going on. Yeah, you Sugar Brown, you said they still harassing Mother Marlene. I haven't heard any videos lately, Sugar Brown, but that was back in the day. Hey, Butterfly. Hey, Lady Talk. She said, hey, family, we'll watch the replay. And let's see. Ms. Hargrove, you said I was rooting to see a healthy co-parenting relationship. That's what I was too. I was too, Miss Hargrove. That there can be, you don't have to be the best friends, but just, get along for the kids. Because imagine the effect it would have on the kids. I've always thought about the kids going to school, especially the older two and how their peers and what adults may be saying around them and how it may impact them. And I really hope that this is a lot of peer pressure. Yeah, Lady D. I really hope this is part of entertainment. I hope this isn't reality, her reality, because I would say, Melody, please walk away. Just it's not even worth it. It is not even worth it. And you have so much to be thankful for. You have so much. What you say, Logical? You said even the judge said she was not working in the best interest of the children, and Martell was. Yeah, Melody put the kids first. But Melody, I'm going to tell you, you are in a better position than most women. And again, I'm going to use myself an example. At least you have a home, you have financial resources, you have a support system. You have women all across America supporting you and rooting for you. I'm not saying you don't need a fan base. You can have your fan base. But the folks that are out here that are spewing this negativity and keeping this drama going, distance yourself from them and just come out with one statement. Hell, just come out with one statement. I don't agree with it. I don't approve of it. This is not reflective of what I believe in. And just call them out. Just call them out. You know, T Talk Turtle Girl. You know she'll ride for you. All you got to do is send a message to her. She'll call out the folks that ain't rooting for you or in your best interest. While they creating all these negative videos on your cast members and stuff, they could be promoting your products, like your Seventh Avenue Beauty. What else you got, Mama? Hold on. You got a lot of stuff. You got Seventh Avenue Beauty. What else you got? Nubian TV.net. You got that. And I heard Sharnita's World's coming out with a season 2. You got your masterclass with Melody. And let's not forget, you got your music that you're selling. So if this is not all a well-devised plan or skit that everybody's playing their part and roles in, I would say just walk away because it's not even worth it. You said Ariane has a motherly nature and caring for all 6 kids. That's what you said, Vivi. Well, Vivi, Ariane wouldn't even get online when the millimeters was talking about her son. She ain't get online and make no videos and go ham on them hoes. And Ariane has a page over here on YouTube. Ain't nowhere in the world I'd have a page here on YouTube and hear a gaggle of hoes talking about my baby, and I'm not going to go ham on them. So, no. And they say, Vivi, that Ariane was the first to talk about kids. What I don't understand about women like Ariane and Sonny, when you women get the men that you got, why you ain't happy and just roll off in the sunset with that man? Why are you gonna waste your time entertaining, beefing with the ex-woman if you the new woman? Baby, I wish a man would. Baby, I wish a man would. This man, let me tell you something. If I was with my old man and he want to talk about the ex or whatever, I don't want to hear that shit, man. Y'all got kids. See, that's what real women do. Real women that get with men that have kids, we want to see peace. We want to see the man get along with the mother of his children. We want to create a positive, happy environment for the kids. Because if you secure as a woman with what you got with your old man, you don't give a damn what he had with the woman in the past. Because y'all moving forward. So I don't know if Ariane's a better parent, because not one hoe here on YouTube would have been able to sit pretty online talking about my son, and I don't get up in her ass like a gay white man at a Hollywood orgy. Baby. Baby. What you say, Vivi? So many black women desire the father to be active in the kid's life while she is trying to put Martell on the deadbeat absent fathers list. I mean, some of her actions, yeah, I would agree some of her actions would cause that. But if that's true, I tell Martell, well, hell, let her be a single mama. Shit, she'll be calling you real soon. But then again, we're not even privy to what's going on behind the scenes. Angela Watson, you said Melody and the children are in therapy. She said she has a village helping her. And Angela Watson, you were right. She is. And I suggest Martell get some therapy too. They said he getting some therapy. I don't know. But I know men stick together, whether they're gay or straight. They gonna stick together. Because why would Carlos King ask Melody about her giving fellatio to another man on a stage when that wasn't even discussed during that season during the show? I thought that was disrespectful as hell. Me myself as a woman, that was it. And then Melody better than me, because I would have cussed Carlos ass out. Because mother sucker, that ain't none of your business. Whatever I done had up in my mouth. And you gonna ask that on national television? So again, I say, what is in these contracts that these people are signing, agreeing to be on television in a movie or have a record contract? Because some of these folks don't look the same. I remember when Suki Hana, she had a video where she was crying, talking about she made a mistake. She didn't want to do music no more. She wanted to go on to school. And then next thing you know, here she coming out, and each year it's a new tattoo, and she acting ratchet on OnlyFans. They're doing fellatio, throwing up on the Peter-wee, just all kind of stuff. Then you had Kodak Black. He was looking one way before he got into rap music, go get locked up in jail. He come out looking like the po baby on something. What the hell is going on in Hollywood? If you need other examples, let's go to the show Empire with Lee Daniels. You had, what's that boy? Something Gray. Hakeem, he was the younger brother. And then you had Jussie Smollett. Handsome. They done got them boys on drugs up in Hollywood, ran through them. Now they done threw them to the curb. Oh, Brashear Gray, that's that young man's name. Brashear Gray, he done been up in jail. He looking po baby. He just out there. Jussie Smollett, I mean, baby, they done messed them up. What is going on in Hollywood? And ain't nobody asking what is in those contracts that these people are signing. Anytime Nene, and I'm talking about Lanithia Nene Leaks from Real Housewives of Atlanta, every once in a while when she feel like being a little rebellious, they'll drop a story about her oldest son, about him being in jail or him being on drugs. What does that have to do about anything? And then Nene falls back in line, and she out here with these blonde wigs and this plastic surgery. Baby, I don't trust nobody in costume. I need you black women to come out of these costumes, these blonde wigs, these stiletto nails, this plastic surgery. Love yourself. Love yourself. What the hell is in these contracts in Hollywood? Every once in a while, you would see Bow Wow crying. Baby, what's that little young man name? From B2K. Is Rasby? Rasby told y'all that man sexually violated him, his cousin, Chris Stokes. Chris Stokes still in Hollywood making movie. Listen, black folks, y'all better quit being monkey see, monkey do. And what I mean by, because that's an old term, monkey see, monkey do. Because if you see what white folks is doing, you're going to imitate it and copy it. If white folks breaking a law and doing something illegal and disgusting and immoral, that doesn't mean you go copy them and do it. Because when shit hit the fan, you the one that's going to go to jail, not the white person, baby. Not the word white person. Baby, they ain't new to this. They true to this. You just now getting used to this. I need y'all to have some morals, some integrity, some value, and stand for something. So again, is Carlos King a gatekeeper? Is Carlos King a gatekeeper? Because he's been in Hollywood for many, many years. He's been affiliated with multiple networks, Bravo Network, and so many others. Is Carlos King a gatekeeper? Is there's more to the story that we're not privy to, and that we're not made aware of what's going on with this Love and Marriage Huntsville franchise. And what I say to you, doctor, because ordinarily I don't call nobody doctor if you have not gone to college and got that PhD, but for all intents and purposes, I'm going to call you doctor because you were awarded an honorary doctorate degree. So Dr. Melody Shari Rodgers, why do you choose to stay up over there in that snake pit If your mental health is being impacted, you are unhappy, and you know that producers and creators and network execs are against you. Honey, did you sign something in that contract that's making you not say nothing or making you stay there where you won't walk away? Because you have a lot of fans that are willing to support you and follow you to where you go. Make no mistake about that. Black women are the foundation of entertainment, and especially in reality television. They make billions off the backs of black women. I remember Monique Slaughter from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. That girl was damn near about to unalive herself. They dogged her. They dogged Tierra Marie, new Tierra Marie, a well-known R&B singer from Detroit, Michigan. They knew she had an addiction to alcohol, and they used that against her. To this day, I despise 50 Cent the rapper because there was a sexual video of Tierra Marie that was made by one of her boyfriend. They introduced that video as a storyline on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. 50 Cent had showed the video, and y'all know 50 Cent got millions of fans. Tierra Marie tried to sue him and she lost the case. 50 Cent won. But he has still, for years, went after Tierra Marie to get his money. Why do black women's trauma have to be used for entertainment and fodder? Reality television is legalized pimping. That's what it is. They're not a gorilla pimp. They ain't got women standing out on the corner selling their body. But baby, you are selling your body on this screen. This is legalized pimping. So Melody, Shari, Rodgers, if there is nothing in your contract making you or keeping you there on Love and Marriage Huntsville, sweet sister, I say to you, walk away. If there is something going on behind the scenes, that you have shared it with select people here on YouTube that support you and they are putting out the stories, you need to speak up for yourself. And there are people around you, snakes around you that don't mean you no good. And you think they're helping you, they're harming you. They are pimping you, making money off of you. Ask these folks to create content without using you. So although you may not be speaking, those content creators are speaking on your behalf. Checking you, boo. You said Martell is fighting for his right to be in his kids' lives. There are kids who suffer because they want their dads in their lives. Some dads don't want to be in the kids' life. Males should understand. Yeah. I know the effects of a father not being in a child's life. That's why I try to co-parent with my son's father so he can be in his. But man, I get it though. I get it when it's too hard. I don't know who Vivi is, but Vivi, you said the kids will always be close to Ariane. She been there from birth. Well, she wasn't there. Let me shut up. Because it ain't my business. But all I know is all you got to do is be still. Let folks say whatever they want to say. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. Yep. What you say, men love women and women respect men. Yeah, Chrissy, what you say? Lots of hoes. It's even more sad to see other older mothers acting the same. Yeah, that's that whole spirit running rampant. You got that rap music and everything else. What you say, real talk? You said it's a shame how Melody injected her children into her toxic marriage. She should have shielded and protected them like a mother. And she may be doing that now. She may be doing that now. We're not privy to what's going on behind the scene, but she may not be doing that now. But I know one thing, and I'm a said like this: the way Ariane disrespected her, if there's no apology, the only way we can get along is if I fight you. I gotta fight you, or you going to apologize. If you haven't apologized, I have to fight you. I wouldn't want my kids around her either. But sometimes, men are petty. Men are petty. They'll do stuff just to irritate you and aggravate you. So that's why they show the pictures with Ariane near the kids. That's why people mention Ariane always with her kids and a better mother and this, that, and the other. You shit, you don't know. Because a child that's old enough to understand ain't gonna like you if you disrespecting their mother that they love. I know that's how it was with my mother. Hell, I don't care what my mother did. That was my mother. I loved her. Hell, to this day, and I'm 53, I don't like one of my cousins because she talked about my mother. And hell, when I found out the lady had passed on to heaven, shit, it didn't bother me none. Because I remember when I was a little girl, that girl lady talked about my mother like a dog when she wasn't there. And I never liked that lady ever again. Kids may not say nothing, but they don't forget. What you say, checking your boo? You said God knew what he was doing when he emphasized for men to love women and women to respect men. Yeah. What you say, Lady D? You said fame is addictive. Woo, baby, I wouldn't want to be famous like that. It's something in them contracts. It's just like on YouTube. There have been many content creators that I have subscribed to. They have been nice, sweet, and lovely. And over time, it's like there's some little demonic spirit floating around here in YouTube that once you start getting a fan base and making the money or whatever, I don't know, these folks get to losing their mind, talking crazy, acting evil, doing stuff they've never done before. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? What you say, Chang Yubu? You said can't carry material things with you when you are no longer on earth. That's right. What you say? Country girl said, I'm guilty of the purses. Well, country girl, you might like to coordinate. You might like to coordinate. Nikki Riggins said, "Hello, MsBehaven. Hey, Chad. Hey, Nikki Riggins. This is my first time seeing you here. Hey, checking your boo. You said she has to first admit she has a problem. This applies to everybody. She is entitled, selfish, unaware, and lost." As Shandali Hargrover just say, yeah, I think everybody involved with the show has their part to play and has some accountability, but I think Melody would still have the fan base, and I think even some of her fans, like myself, that had supported her in the beginning but stepped away because we didn't like what we were seeing, what we were hearing. Um, we just stepped away. But I think all you got to do is admit the part that you played, and honey, we'll be running back over there to support you. But all I know is you got to disavow that true P bitch. Because, honey, when she talked about my disabled son, I'm telling you, oh, it don't care. I don't care if it's a year later. It's up and it's stuck. It's up and it's stuck. That hoe better apologize for what she said about my son. Baby, I can't get to her on here, but, honey, I want to put my foot up in her ass. And I know that was the goal to piss me off, but, honey, only a demon would talk about kids. Only a demon. What you say, Lady Tell? You said Nene Leakes made Andy Cohen a household name. Yes, she did. Nene Leakes made Andy Cohen a household name. Bravo, a household name. Made them rich. Made them rich. And Po Nene is on the outside. See, that's what happened. Y'all get to thinking because these white folks smiling in your face and being chummy chummy with you that they like you. Honey, they don't like you. They using you. They using you. Even if you think you in their midst, you're part of the clique, honey. They're just tolerating you. And when they can't use you no more, they won't. And if black folks were committed and had some unity, Nene Leakes would already be on television. White folks know that black folks get mad at them just momentarily for a short time. Some black folks don't stay committed to a commitment. Nene asked y'all to boycott Bravo. You niggas was still watching Bravo. I'm gonna tell you what's even worse. Colin Kaepernick, the quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. Colin Kaepernick lost his career simply because he kneeled to bring awareness to police brutality to the black community. He lost his career. You had a few football players kneeling in solidarity with him, but the NFL made an example out of him, so no other black man would ever buck against the system. And what did y'all black men do? Although y'all make up over 70% of the NFL, over 70% of the NBA, it was business as usual, and y'all back making these white men, these overseers, these plantation owners, because yes, sports is a plantation, just another name. You making them billions of dollars because, oh no, you don't want Massa to kick you up off their team. I don't even support Jay-Z because when he sat his ass down with the commissioner of the NFL and then watching the Super Bowl halftime talking about he's bringing in the entertainment, nigga, you ain't true to the cause. You niggas ain't true to the cause. Kanye West was right. Slavery was a choice. We don't have no laws passed to benefit and protect black folks because you niggas don't stand united on nothing but to make sure you can get some money. Yeah, I'm calling you niggas. I don't care who I offend and who get mad. I said it. I don't even date men that's watching football because, baby, I'm riding with Colin Kaepernick. I'm riding with any black person that yells out for help and tell me to boycott something on their behalf. I'm part of Team Twirl. I love Kenya Moore because Kenya Moore is part of Black Legacy. She is the Detroit Barbie, the Black Barbie, the second to win USA. But when Nene said boycott Bravo, what did MsBehaven do? I boycott Bravo. So folks that talk about, y'all, I love Nene Leakes and she's my favorite. If your ass watching Bravo and you doing commentary on any show on Bravo, you don't love Nene because Nene sound the alarm for y'all to come to her aid and none of you did. But I'm riding with Nene. I don't watch Bravo. Just like I'm riding with Colin Kaepernick. Any black person that need help, I don't care if I don't like you or not. We can fight today and you get on the horn and say, I need help. They coming to hurt me. MsBehaven gonna ride for you. Ain't nowhere in the world you will ever see me in some city standing on a sidewalk seeing a black woman or a black man or a black child being assaulted by anybody, and I'm not gonna jump in and help. I'm not picking up no phone and recording. I'm finna jump in and help. Because we're going to die anyway. And if I got to die, I'm going to die fighting. You best believe that. All it takes is one. Because see, it take the right kind of black man, the right kind of black man to catch my attention. Now, your appearance and your package might be good. Your words may sound good. Your sweet nothings and you spending that money might be good. But, baby, I'm paying attention to everything. And, baby, I done got rid of a lot of men within the past 2 weeks. They was looking like they had potential. But as soon as Saturday came around or somebody got to talking about football, I said, flag on the play. This brother just told me the other day, he said, you are militant. Because when I said, you watch football, he said, yeah. I said, flag on the play. I am no longer interested. I do not want to go out on a date. He said, what? He said, you are militant. I said, baby, I'm riding with Colin Kaepernick. I'm for the cause. I'm for my people, for the upliftment and the betterment of my people. I said, so now, baby, you look good, you smell good, and you sound nice. but you ain't for misbehaving. He said, well, I mean, I don't have to watch the football game all the time, but you know my name, my favorite team is the Steelers. I said, yeah, the Steelers is a good team to root for, but until Colin Kaepernick is back on the football field, baby, I can't do it. So yeah, it's some real women out here standing on business, standing on business. What you say, Dana Sky? How you doing? You said I keep saying God gave Mel the blueprint and she refused to follow it. She is clearly misusing what God planned for her, and for that reason she is stuck. Yes, Dana. She doesn't know. She got it. She's in a good place. I want her to heal. I don't know who's talking to her, who's feeling her, feeding her this negativity, but I want her to heal. Heal. What you say, logical? You said attention seekers addicted to fame, such as Melody. Yes, yes. Hey, Maritha Gray. Maritha said, good afternoon, everyone, and misbehaving. What you say, checking your boo? You said, VV, I didn't condone Ariane staying in that relationship with Martell, even though she didn't know Martell was married when he pursued her. But no one is perfect. She seems to be a nurturer. Yeah, you can't blame the woman if she doesn't know at the beginning. But once you know, I just don't understand why you want to call the wife and disrespect her. That's, honey, I wish a hoe would. I wish a hoe would. Come. Baby, bye. Baby, bye. What you say, Miss Hargrove? You said she cannot and will not ever do that. That is a trait she established as a child, and that trait has been enabled by those around her to this very day. Yeah. Come on, Melody. I need you. I need you. Come on, sister. Come on. We can change it, baby, because we don't want the world against you, baby. Come on now. Young, you got your network, you got your makeup company, you got you got your songs, you got your master class, you got your homes, you got your right state of mind. You're a beautiful young woman, beautiful young woman. I need you to sit down and be still. The battle's not yours, it's the Lord. And I know there may be things going on behind the scene that people aren't privy to. And I'm just talking from experience. I'm talking from experience. So I don't know if this is a Carlos King creation and it's all part of a larger storyline, a skit. But I wish you had come out and spoke when those content creator when that content creator said something about my son. I wish you had come out and said something then. But the fact that you're waiting until now to say something, and then I don't know what's in the storyline. What's in the storyline? What you say? I don't condone anybody. Yeah, we've been on here a minute, y'all. If you like to tip the host, it's not required, but it is appreciated. Misbehaving 2023. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Yep, that's right. Checking you, boo. Yeah, but then sometimes you can't even trust female producers because they'll do you dirty too. And I ain't talking about Sunny. Hell, uh. We don't even have a black network. Can we show some positivity? Can we show us winning? Can we show black marriages? Can we show healthy co-parenting after divorce, after fighting? I don't know. Somebody said that, I think it was Miss Wanda the other day on her channel, that was saying that they not even getting along, meaning the Scotts are not talking to Martell right now. Who's to say at some point Martell and Melody won't become friends at least? And I don't know if y'all want them that shit. It might be by design that folks want them separated and at war with one another. Cause honey, when Melody and Martell were getting along, shit, they was hell on wheels on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Boy, they wasn't, the Scots wasn't catching no breaks. They wasn't catching no breaks. So I don't know. I don't know. They say all will be revealed in this season. I don't believe anything anyway because hell, they keep saying this season 8 when it's season 7. Shit, we just got through reviewing season 6 just last year. So how we already in season 8? Then I went back to check. And like I said, they got a season 7 on there, but what they did is took episodes from season 6 and put it on season 7. Yeah, baby. And I'm too through with Carlos anyway. Carlos, you might be the king of reality television. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you your propers. You are the king of television. But you you shitted on the smaller YouTubers that reviewed your show like myself. You gave Funky Dineva all the credit talking about it's because of him your show is successful. Hell, when you first came on, Funky Dineva wasn't reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville. He wasn't reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville. I mean, I wasn't reviewing it back then either because I was still just a subscriber. I didn't have a channel. But I know who was reviewing the shows in the beginning back in 2019. Checking you, boo, you said, regardless of the contract, adults have the power to choose what they engage and participate. Hashtag accountability. That's right. That's right. Miss Sapphire 9800, you said a person can leave a reality show whenever they are ready. There are plenty of reality casts that have left their show, has moved on. Male wants to be there because of the fame. And that's what I'm saying now. It ain't even worth your brand that you are building and the products that you are trying to sell. Don't let them, because you about to be made the villain of Love and Marriage Huntsville, honey. It ain't even worth it. What you say, Lady D? You said welfare was set in place for white folks when the husband went to war. Thank you for correcting me, Lady D, because they sure try to say that's part of our reparations. I be damn. Let's talk life. I heard that yesterday. She's tired. hmm and welcome, Let's Talk Life. My first time seeing you here. Please hit like. Logical Speak said facts. They use blacks for entertainment, still our style and culture. Yes, they do. Thank you, Logical. Yes, they do. And then we don't have nothing to show for it. Denise Marshall, thank you. I'm a new subscriber, and so far I'm really enjoying you. Well, thank you, Denise Marshall. Well, Denise Marshall, honey, I'm going to have to give you a disclaimer because MsBehaven is an equal opportunity offender. I offend everybody, whether you're black, white, Asian, Hispanic, gay, straight, trans, or whatever. You will get offended. Now, the only folks I haven't offended and I won't offend is people with special needs or suffering from mental illness because those are my love. And with me saying that, I need you guys, if you have a family member or someone that you care about or know that is currently incarcerated in jail, prison, psych facility, juvenile justice detention center, or a just check, even in a nursing home, assisted living facility, check on your loved ones. Please check on them because people are not receiving the care and service that they should. Um, South Carolina is unique to me. I love South Carolina. I'm adopting it as my home. My son is from here, was raised here, well, was born here, and he's now being raised here. So I'm going to stay here. But I've worked in prisons and jails in California, and being out here in South Carolina is unique where they are locking up people with special needs, like intellectual disabilities. So I'm seeing all these men and women, but right now I'm seeing men from, what is it, DDSN, somebody from South Carolina in here. What is it? The Department of Disability and Special Needs. You have Department of Mental Health. They're locking these people up in prisons. Um, Prisons and jail, and that's not a place for them. And oftentimes, you guys, like, I know there's this it's like this trend going on that I've seen over on Instagram, or you'll see online about children with autism. young adults with autism having an outburst at school, and uh, educators are being assaulted, and people immediately lock them up, throw them in jail. Jail is not for them. I mean, these school districts are not providing the resources that these children are supposed to be receiving. That is why the government give school districts additional funding so that these children can have the resources that are in their IEP that they need. Instead, what a lot of superintendents and principals, or whoever is in charge of distributing the money to the various schools in the districts, in the counties, various counties, they're using that money to fund the sports teams or raises for management, like the principal and stuff. And it's being diverted from the children. So y'all quit talking about, oh, that child, he knew better. Look how big he was and she was small. If she is working with a special needs child with autism, with behavioral issues, they have a plan, and you're supposed to have training before you deal with them. You're not supposed to engage with them, argue back and forth with them. It's just so many things, and that's for another day. We won't put that here, but I'm just telling you, y'all. That just crossed my mind right now, because there's somebody that knows somebody. Just check on your loved one, please. Because, baby, honey, when your skin is heavenly melanated, the more melon you got in your skin, the less they care about you. Nobody wants to have compassion. Nobody wants to have a heart. And I've even seen people mistreated that have money that aren't melanated. These corporations and company is getting all this money to take care of these people, and they're not being taken care of. Baby, there's corruption on so many levels, federal, state, and local. But I tell you what, I tell you. But anyway, let's get back here. Tina Love, you said, I love what you said and sharing your story. I worked so much. I missed moments with my eldest son. We're great now, but I know exactly what you mean. Thank you, Tina Love. This was earlier in the show if you're just now coming. Thank you, Tina Love. I mean, because we mean the best. We have the best intentions. And when you're not there to nurture, kids need the nurturing of their mother. They need the nurturing of their father as well. But mothers, they need their mothers. And sometimes when we're out, if you're fortunate enough or lucky enough to have a partner or spouse in the home with you, helping you raise your children or your child with you, you are fortunate and you are blessed. For those of us that are doing it alone, whether it's a single mother or a single father raising the kids alone, that child is missing that nurturing. That child is missing that. And it's not to say a man can't provide nurturing, but you need two parents, because that child needs the discipline. They need the structure, but they also need the nurturing. They need to know that someone's there, someone's listening. Because if you're not there, other people are, and everybody is not going to love and protect your children like you. Yes, yes, yes. Let me see. I'm trying to hurry up. Hey, Sunshine. I ain't seen you in a minute. I think Lady B. Hey, Lady B. Sunshine. You say, hey, MsBehaven in chat. Just showing your channel some love. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That old butterfly. Butterfly was cutting up the other day. Butterfly was cutting up the other day. But Butterfly posted a young lady, a young female rapper. I shared it on my community wall, but God did. God did. It's a little hip hop. I guess that's the way we got to get the kids back into church, or believing in God, and knowing it's okay to party, but baby, you only have one body, one temple. But honey, I love that little girl. What's her name? Brianna. I think her name was Brianna Shanae. But y'all can either look on my community wall or go over to Butterfly's channel, and it's on one of her shorts. Yes, ma'am, Lady D. I gave it to him. I'm calm on the day of. I was so mad. I still went to work. And then when I got to work, I just did it, and I said, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Checking you, boo. You said misbehaving. It sounds like your story is not Melody's story. In my opinion, that female failed to serve as a great wife. It seems she prioritized fame and fortune over being a great wife and mother. Yeah, Hollywood is addictive. They say Hollywood is addictive. I mean, but I think Hollywood is just the gateway to hell. I'ma say it. Hollywood is the gateway to hell. I have not heard a good story coming up out of Hollywood with any of these celebrities with what goes on. Judy Garland. I oh my God, it's just so much. And everybody stays silent because they want to be a part of Hollywood, that they watch how children are mistreated in Hollywood. Baby, I tell you what, your marriage better be solid if you plan on getting on reality television. Because if your marriage ain't solid, baby, y'all going to get divorced. What? Oh, Vivi, you said I agree. She is always near water, which is horrible for our hair, but great for mental health. You know what, Vivi? An older woman told me that about water with mental health, and she told me that many years ago, and I had forgotten about that. But I know my son, he loves water. Oh my God, he loves water. And speaking of what, well, I don't want to talk about that here because it'll make somebody sad if I talk about that story. But to me, um, I'm gonna read yours, Miss Hargrove. To me, um, there's more to the story. There was a young child, autistic child here in South Carolina not too long ago. Uh, they found in a pond. Three adults were in a classroom and two kids. They did not find that baby body until 4 hours later. There's a pond near the school. And the coroner, they claimed that the baby's body was in the pond 4 hours. So they claimed they couldn't see the kid running because he ran so fast and the grass was tall. So common sense would tell you, well, one, the child shouldn't have been able to get past three adults anyway. That's number one. Number two, if a child is running too fast and the grass was tall and the school is next to the pond, is that not the first place you're going to search for a child's body? Is a pond to say, well, did the baby run out into the pond? I'm gonna do more on that story, y'all. But some of these stories that I'm hearing and conversations and reports that I've read, I said it's more to the story, and they're hiding it. They're hiding it. So, baby, prayers to the family, prayers to the family. But that is a true story that happened recently in South Carolina. It was a city here in South Carolina. Ms. Hargrove, you said, sis, did you Google Columbia before you moved there? We were warned about the city by the military. No, I came here because my brother my brother was stationed here in Columbia. He was a drill sergeant. He was a drill sergeant. So that's how I ended up here. Found out about Columbia, fell in love with a man. Fell in love with a man, boy. That Southern charm had got me, baby. That Southern charm had got me. And then I ended up having a baby. Hey, Kalani G. Hey, Kalani G. She said, hey, misbehaving. Hope all is well. Just got here and going to Red Ball back. Yes, we finna hurry up. What'd you say, Chang? Yeah, I do agree with that. Don't tell your personal business for vultures to tear you apart. Yeah, I think you checking you, boo, and Lady D. They gonna try, but baby, that's on YouTube. But I hear what both of you ladies are saying. But my hope is by sharing that it would help somebody else because somebody's going through it. And that's how people are able to continue to get away with stuff because nobody speaks about it. Nobody says anything. Your hope. Hey, your hope. What you say, Lodge? Sometimes you have to vent. Safety and peace of mind is important. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You can definitely tell very quickly someone's spirit. Yes, Miss Hargrove. Checking you, boo. You said you are more than a conqueror. Everything happens for a reason. God uses things humans might see as terrible to glorify his name. Hashtag trust God. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I do. I had to call it. I had been listening to music and all kind of stuff even before the stuff transpired. But I tell you what, Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. Jesus Christ. I'm not a fake Christian. I'm a real one. Now I'll cuss, but I have a heart and I love helping those. If you need help, I'll help you. If I got it, I'll help you. Hell, sometimes I help you even if I don't have it. I'll share with you because I believe, if you're a blessing to others, someone will be a blessing to you. Tina Love, you said, I wish you the best and that everything works out for you, MsBehaven. Trust God is most gracious, is right there with you. Amen. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Checking you, boo. You said Saul was passionate about tearing down the church. God does a mighty work. Paul became passionate about building the church. Amen. Come on now. Come on. Here go these good church folks. I know that's right. Sugar Brown 37 said, yes, she has. Heavenly is a mess. Yes, Dr. Heavenly is a mess. Yes, she is. What you say, Butterfly? No, I don't believe Carlos is behind it. The only thing I blame Carlos for is feeding her ego and never letting her be held accountable. And yes, Butterfly. I said it months ago. Carlos is the one created that monster. It's Carlos' fault, baby. And now it's out of control. It was okay. Carlos was okay with her attacking Martell, but once it started spreading to the cast members, then to him, once it got to him, then he wanted to pump the brakes on it. He should have pumped the brakes in the beginning. Real talk, you said I think Melody is losing it because she know Martell's about to bring Ariana on that show. Lady D, I believe we talked about that before when I said yeah, because when she had posted on I don't know if she posted on her Instagram. It had to be on her Instagram because I haven't been on her TikTok. It had to be on her Instagram, or maybe I saw it on one of her content creators, one of the millimeters videos. But she had they had played a video of her saying that they had brought, no, it was her. She put it on her Instagram. It sure was. Because I did put it in a video. She had shared it in her video that they tried to trick her to film with somebody that they all know that she would never film with. And once this season, once I saw the communication about Martell, I said it had to be Ariana, because Stormy had let her know ahead of time that she was inviting Martell to the lovers and friend party. And I said, so it had to be Ariane. So yeah, Ariane's coming, y'all. The tagline is all will be revealed. Hey, speak with your girl, Marcella. Lord, I'm an hour late. Jesus, I done went on a tangent and talk, and folks, I ain't call your name. You might think I don't like you. I like you. We can have a difference in opinion, but I still like you. Yeah, Lady D, Tina Love, Lady D, always on it. Tanya, you said, I think Carlos is a victim. He thought she was something that she is not. Yeah. Hey, Tanya. Yep. But we live and learn. Everybody have their role that they play. So I don't know what's going on. What you say, Antonique Anderson? Hi, my first time seeing you here. Yeah, they don't like it when you don't agree with her. That's true. But that's what I'm talking about. I wouldn't want anybody to agree with me just to agree with me because you like me. But most of those women, and I'm disappointed, because over here in the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector, a majority of us are over the age of 40. And to see so many women that just are willing to agree with anything just to be included or fit in or be accepted, is disheartening. If I like you, I'm gonna tell you what you did wrong. Just because I tell you you did wrong, don't mean I'll no longer support you. But I'm gonna tell you, baby, because any older woman, we want younger women to learn from our mistakes. We don't want you to go through what we had to go through. And it's a lot of young folks. Lady D, I'm glad you up in here. They said you gang banging with a young lady with what's her name? Coco gonna tell it. Lace Coco. What's her name? Delisted. Lady D, I know you ain't out here gang banging with the young folks. LaPasha Williams, Ariane will never be on the show. Melody said that. Well, we gonna see y'all. LaPasha Williams, we gonna see. Hey, 9 more likes needed. I still side eye every last one of them to this day. Gone, butterfly. I know that's right. Okay, let's see, y'all. We almost done. LaPassion, he said LaPassion Melody is not cutting those checks. Baby, if she ain't trying to leave, them must be some pretty checks, but honey. Ooh, baby, them folks couldn't drive me crazy. I'd have to go. Logical says, I agree, Tanya. Carlos King got jacked. She manipulated Carlos King too. I don't know. How come Carlos King and them? I'm trying to find out when Carlos King and Andy Cohen, Bravo, Purveyor, Pops, when are they going to create, align themselves or partner with the chasing reality creators? Because why y'all got to leave gay love on YouTube? How come they can't have a show on a network like Bravo or OWN? It's hell. Women, our backs hurt. Shit, we tired of carrying all this entertainment. We want to see the inner workings of these gay relationships and households. Bring it up on Bravo and OWN network. Come on now. What's going on? What's going on? Checking you, boo. You said folks are misled to believe Martell destroyed their marriage. Lies. The narrative is Martell cheated. What led to the cheating? Their marriage ended because both of them failed in their spousal roles. Amen. Checking you, boo. Matter of fact, checking you, boo. I'm gonna leave you there for a minute. I need because they both failed. That's right. Because if a woman unhappy and she ain't fulfilled, she checking out the marriage, and vice versa for a man. Honey, all I ask a man, honey, if you don't want to be with me no more, let me know. Let me know going through the door. I guess now I'm at that age where we're going to get an understanding before we even link up. Because I want to know what your expectations are. Because I'm sure going to tell you what MsBehaven expectations are. I'm going to tell you right now. Honey, I've said it many a times. Now, if you want me to cook, clean, and be your private dancer, in the words of Tina Turner, Shit, you better make it possible where I ain't got to lift a finger to go to work. I'm pampered and spoiled where I can go shopping when I want and go on trips. I can just live my best soft life if that's the kind of woman that you want. But if you the type of man that talking about you ain't got the ability to pay all these bills, but you got all these demands and I gotta go to work. Baby, honey, if I'm going to work, you ain't finna get no home cooked meal every night, and you ain't gonna get no private dancer, baby. You gonna get this good Thundercat when I feel like throwing it back up on you, honey, because I'm gonna be tired from working. Now, honey, now, if I ain't got to work and all I got to do is be at home and clean and look after the kids and cook you a home cooked meal, baby, I meet you at the door butt naked with your oxtail with brown gravy and some what's that? Some garlic, mashed potatoes, and put you some greens with some smoked turkey up in it. It won't be the type of greens you had to clean in a bathtub with some bacon like Kamala Harris said. But baby, honey, shit, I get real freaky with you, baby. But you gotta spoil me, baby. Spoil me. In the words of E40, baby, I wanna be saved. I'm trying to find me a Captain Save. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm a fool. Oh my god. Oh my god. What'd you say, Tanya? You said she mad at Carlos now because she looked up and noticed she was no longer the highest pedestal. Uh-huh. Oh, wait a minute. Sugar Brown 37. You know what? I saw a little piece of Detroit. Baby. Ooh. I see hashtag LAMD has the Holtz 2.0, i.e. the Smiths. The Smith is that Brandon is that Brandon and what's the wife Christina something. I have to go watch that show, honey. I'll have to watch from season 1. I can't pick up on season 2 because this little bitty episode I saw right here where they went to the man Bravo and what's the other lady name? Bravo, his wife. I don't know, but some new woman came in all loud and wrong. The Dobines. So I gotta watch from the beginning. I'm telling y'all, Carlos is creating a well-oiled wheel. So we got Love and Marriage Huntsville started first. Then they had Marcel Scott on an episode of Love and Marriage Detroit. They segued that way to get that brand off. Now you got Sonny and Moses. They on this season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. The next spinoff is going to be Love and Marriage St. Louis. Watch. Watch. It's going to be Love and Marriage St. Louis or we're in Missouri because it don't make no sense why Moses and Sonny will be moving down to Huntsville, Alabama, when they have Moses has a trucking business in St. Louis, and Sonny says she has businesses flipping houses in St. Louis. Honey, it's gonna be watch. Mark my word, it's gonna be a love and marriage St. Louis. Carlos about to have got him a franchise just like Real Housewives of Atlanta. Watch. Mark my word. Mark my word. What you say, Marcella? You said when she leaves, she wants the show destroyed. I hope not. Sometimes it's best to leave stuff where it's at. You ain't got to tear it down. You ain't even got to put your hand up on it. Divine Film, you said, I see Marcella and Butterfly here, so this must be another common sense channel. Glad to see it. Now, Divine, sometimes I may say stuff you don't agree with, but I do have some common sense. But I am a regulator, baby. I'm the head regulator. I got to come through and regulating some stuff. Now, some stuff just don't make no sense to me. But I believe that as women, we can all win. We can all win. So let's see. Tina Love said, yes, uplift. That's why I love the way this particular crowd moves. We focus on things of the soul, the spirit, and respect opinions without going low. Yeah, I don't want to tear you down. Now, MsBehaven will. I got a nasty mouth now. And if you say something crazy to me, baby, I'm definitely going to say something crazy to you, baby. I got a mouth on me that'll break a grown man down and make a man want to bust me upside my head. And if I think that joker about to swing something, baby, I already got something I got to pull out. Thank you for the great state of South Carolina, where you have the right to bear arms. Honey, I ain't finna be fooling with you big rusty men. I ain't gonna be fooling with too many of you women, because these young women out here out of control, honey. I'm a woman of a particular age. I can fight. Now, I used to bang with the best of them. I got some haymakers. But baby, I'm gonna be honest with you. MsBehaven only got about 45 good minutes up in me. So if you run up on me, you young girls, run up on me. I got 45 minutes, so I'm going to be chunking these haymakers on you, baby. I'm going to try to take your whole head off. Now, it may be days where I ain't feeling like it, because if I ain't had my ibuprofen, baby, these knees get to aching. Honey, I'm going to just pull out the blicky blicky and get the sticky sticky, honey. And I promise not to take your life. I ain't going to kill you, because, honey, I am a mother. I don't want your mother mourning your loss, but you may not be able to walk ever again. So don't be running up on me. You're going to respect your elders. I don't disrespect you, so you won't disrespect me. But honey, if you think you finna run up on me because you didn't smoke some of that Zaza, and baby, I'm going to give you some come to Jesus realization. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Honey, y'all hit that like button, subscribe if you have not subscribed, and please share the video. And if you feeling like you want to bless a sister a little bit with something, you ain't got to, but it's appreciated. The Cash App is MsBehaven 2023. MsBehaven 2023. La Passion, what you saying to my butterfly? Hush, butterfly. You don't know anything just to follow. The La Passion, I know you don't want to bang now. You know, misbehaving, allow banging in the chats. Now, if y'all get the banging with each other, I'm going to let you go at it. But La Passion Williams, I don't know if you want that smoke with butterfly. Butterfly, baby. Don't let the name fool you. Butterfly sound rough and cuss, but she's sweet. She got a sweet heart, but baby, she'll get rugged and raw with you, baby. Well, one time Butterfly got to cussing, baby. I think I was there. I don't even know if I could stay there 3 minutes. I said, "Ooh, Jesus, I gotta come back." Unpopular opinion ain't never lied, Butterfly. She said, "You start off real sweet. Salutations, Buttercup, salutations." If he all sweet, you think you with the black version of Mrs. Rodgers' neighborhood. Honey, after a few minutes, once Butterfly get riled up, baby, she cussing like the best of them. She, baby, La Passion, I don't know if you want that smoke with Butterfly, baby. I'm just saying. I don't know you personally. I've never heard you say anything, but I'm quite certain. Let me find this link. I'm quite certain because I had said I was. Hold on, y'all. I'm quite certain you can hang with the best of them, perhaps. But honey, I'm finna drop this link because I've been talking too much. I ain't even get to go down through everybody's messages, and I need to put it on my headphones so that there's not an echo. You said checking your boo. You said cheating is not the reason they are divorced, but both Melanie and Martell failed in their roles and both failed to submit to God's way. God put Martell as the head of the home. Mel didn't comply. There you go. There you go. What you say, Antonique? You said I'm not a fan of True T either. She's talking on her whole pissy pussy ass. I call it True P. That's what I call it. I call it True P. Vengeance is the Lord's, he will repay. Yes, ma'am. Checking you, boo. You are correct. Hold on, let me hurry up. She is never accountable. Somebody, I didn't drop that link. I know y'all ain't scared. Somebody can hit it. Anybody can hear it. Hit it. Go on and hit that link and come on up here. Share your opinions or share your thoughts. If you think it's much ado about nothing, then go ahead and say it. If I've said something to hurt your feelings, go ahead and let me know so I can apologize. Or if you think I'm sipping the Jim Jones juice, let me know that too. Antoinette Anderson, Melody supports True T heavily. I saw that day. That's why I got mad and started calling her small head, no edge. That's why I didn't care about her feelings because I said, she rolling with that hoe up over there. She rolling with that pissy pussy hoe that talk about kids. What you say, Logical? Melody presented her own trauma on her own. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's Carlo King. All right. They said be Carlos King. I know that's right. The king of reality television. Miss Fast Pie 98, you said we cannot blame the networks. We have to blame ourselves because they do not seek us out. We seek those shows out. All those cast members have seen the shows prior to sending their resume. Amen. Miss Sapphire, I didn't put a star. I don't know what it means to put a star on next to your comment. I don't even know what that means, mama. But you are absolutely right. I'm gonna let that hang for a minute. I'm gonna let that hang for a minute so folks can read that. You are absolutely right. We cannot blame them. We cannot blame them. They already know. There you go. Let's see. Come on, girl. Let's get on down here. Ooh, shucks. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody said something. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna skip ahead because I am way. Okay, here we go. I said she doesn't have to be there alone, so you may have a point. Oh, Okay. I'm coming down, you guys, because we've already been up here too. I done missed some comments and I'm out of line. Tea Time Tuesday. You said Melody doesn't want to move on, and it's really sad. She's obsessed. Hey, Tea Time Tuesday. My first time seeing you here. My first time seeing Penny Kim. Hey, Penny Kim. Penny Kim says, hello, MsBehaven is chat. What? Chrissy, do you now? About what? Huh? Do you? Oh, do you know? I don't know. Tina Love, what you say, Tina Love? Trust, I know. I'm NYC born and bred. Boogie down Bronx to Alphabet City. I've been in some shit, but I'm grown now. I know that's right, baby. I know that's right. Sugar Brown, you said, and since you're in South Carolina on your property hidden with the blick has a no trespassing consequence. Hashtag handle your business. Thank you, Sugar Brown. Thank you, Sugar Brown. My neighbor got his little sign too. He has his little sign too. What you say, logical? The blick is sticky. I love it, regulator. Be squeezing the trigger. I love it. I sure will, baby. Honey, I only got 45 good minutes. There go my butterfly. Baby, I only got 45 good minutes for me. These young girls is agile, full of energy. Honey, they hopping on your back. They doing all kind of stuff. Baby, Lady D said, "Don't show my story, but baby, let's. I will tell you what, baby. These youngsters, baby, when you hug it, your whole body be sore the next day. The whole body be sore the next day. But honey, I ain't finna be fighting with these youngsters. They be acting the fool at work. They be acting a fool at work. I just look at them. I tell them, I say, you can say whatever you want to say. Just don't put your hand on me. Shout out head regulator. I know that's right. Antonique, I know that's right. Nook, if you buck, right? Uh-huh. They don't know. See, my generation, we was the generation with the rap music. And you know gangster music came from the West Coast, but that Nucky, that's crime mob. That Nuck if you buck, right? That's from Atlanta, the dirty South, baby. Honey, back we was young, we was doing that, bumping them 808s in the trunk. What you talking about? Baby, ooh wee, ooh wee. I remember my oldest daughter when they had that little video come out talking about Freaknik. My daughter gonna talk about, mommy, is you up in that video? I said, girl, please. I was gang banging. I wasn't pussy popping. I was gang banging. I want pussy popping. But you let my daughters tell it, they swear up and down they gonna find me in the video. I said no, I had never traveled outside of California. I only traveled outside of California one time as a little girl, and that was to go to a family reunion in Texas. And that was once. What you say, Tanya Eddie Beck? You don't know her and can't say if she participated in the ending of her marriage, but you can speak on her anger and how she feels. Say less. hmm Look, checking you, boo. Honey, they had me at work talking about, okay, I got to share this, you guys. They called me to come back to one of these jobs. And folks were happy to see me. I know the patients always. It's a correctional facility, and boy, people were happy to see me. I knew the patients gonna be happy, but damn, it was folks. I didn't think they even know who I was. They were happy to see that I was back at work. They was like, "You back?" I said, "Just PRN, just PRN." Boy, when I got up on that hall, them units, man, them fellas got the look. I mean, they got the banging and shanking and not shanking no weapons, but boy, they got the yelling about Chargers is back, Chargers is back. I said, hold up, player, back up, back up. Violation, boundaries, and familiarity. You know the rules. You know how I run things. What is going on? And then there was some new fellas there, and I'm like, "How you doing? What's your name? Who are you?" And but yeah, yeah, you guys, the world be a little better, a little nicer. Be nice to one another. You ain't got to be best friends. You ain't got to like nobody. Just be nice. I was walking around my neighborhood with this damn dog. This dog wanted to get out the house. This dog acts like a human. And anytime I go to the door, This dog think he's supposed to leave out the house with me. So this one morning, I had been walking early in the morning around 4 around my neighborhood, and it was just so quiet, so serene. The weather is nice here in the South. And I don't know why, I was just walking and just said a prayer for my community. When I say my community, I'm talking about like the city of Columbia, my neighborhood, especially up over here. I heard one content creator, he referred to the area where I live. He said it's in the trenches. It's in the trenches. But I tell you what, baby, it's some good people up over here in the trenches. There's some good people over here in the trenches, homeowners, people that would help one another. It's just a feel good feeling. I mean, I need people, black people from California. Like if you're from a big city, I need you to come. I don't know, maybe it's not meant for you, or maybe it's just something indigenous or something in my spirit that connects with this area. I know it's not the best, but it's some beautiful people here, beautiful neighborhoods, and I just have fun. And no matter where I go, when I get to talking and they got folks laughing, I told Mr. Julius that's over at the laundromat, because my son's father so petty, he won't get the washing machine fixed. And then I'm even pettier because I could go buy a washing machine, but I won't do it. I go to the washing laundromat because I love to have fun. But baby, Mr. Julius, all this time I've been going to the laundromat, and I thought Mr. Julius was a nice, sweet, old, retired man. Baby, I went to the laundromat the other day, and what did I have on? I think I had on a romper. I think I had on a romper and some sandals. And Mr. Julius said, "Where your boyfriend at?" I said, "My boyfriend." I said, "Mr. Julius, you got me confused with somebody else." I said, "I ain't got no boyfriend." He said, the little fella that you come in here with." I said, "Oh, that's my grandson." I said, "He's in school today, Mr. Julius." I said, "That was my grandson." So I'm walking, Mr. Julius, he come, got his all his whole head looking down at my chest. I had to look down and make sure my breasts weren't hanging out or exposed. Eyeballs looking down, and he talking about, "Well, I be your boyfriend." I said, "Mr. Julius, you too old." He said, "I'm old enough." I said, "Mr. Julius, baby, if I let you get some of this Thundercat, you gonna be DOE. DOA, you gonna be dead on arrival once you bust, baby. You going up to see the good Lord." Baby, everybody up in the laundromat started laughing. I said, "So go on and sit down. That's what's wrong with you old men, always trying to chase younger women. And no, you ain't built for this. No, you ain't built for this." But hey, y'all, we have been on here. Um, we have been on here for a long time, for 2.5 hours. Well, and I've had fun, and I want to thank everybody that came. Yeah, people that have been here the first time, you hit the like, subscribe if you have not. Normally, I'm not on every day. Shout out to the content creators that came to show their support. We had unapologetic. See, I know her as Real Talk with Lady D, but she renamed her channel Unapologetic. Hold on, I gotta find you, Lady D. Lady D, put your thing. We got Butterfly in the chat. We had Speak with Your Girl Marcella. And I'm trying to find Unapologetic Real Talk. I think that's what her new channel is called. Unapologetic. But her fan base, they're the true tellers. They're the true tellers. And I don't know if there's somebody else in the chat that has a channel. Let me know, and I will share your page on the wall. I can't see. Lady D, I don't know why I can't see you. At unapologetic. I can't see you. I can't see you. But anyway, y'all go check out these content creators. Thank you for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. And let me take this up off of there. Oh, pretty book woman Q. Hey, pretty big woman Q. I like that name. I'm glad you mentioned Lady D's new channel name. Yes, she was up in here. She was up in the chat, and I might be scrolling too fast and I can't see her, but she was up in here. Country Girl Queena is her moderator. Oh, thank you, Country Girl Queena. Country Girl Queena, can you drop Lady D channel in there? Are you able to, now that you're a moderator? Or type in her name is unapologetic. I think it's unapologetic real talk. Hold on, you guys, just a second. I gotta come on my cell phone and look for Lady D's channel. Oh Lord, it was one of them days. I gotta find it. I can't find it. There it is at Real Talk with Lady D. But when you go up on there, that's her old channel name, but she renamed it. It's called Unapologetic Real Talk. That's what it is. I was right. I didn't think I was right. I didn't think I was right. Unapologetic Real Talk. Unapologetic Real Talk. There it is. Y'all can still do at Real Talk with Lady D, but when y'all type that in, you'll see it says Unapologetic Real Talk, and it'll say the truth, like on the what is that, Avatar or whatever. It'll say but her people are the truth teller. Hey, it's me. You said LOL, y'all. I didn't know it was a problem for Mel to speak up for herself, but when everyone else did, it wasn't an issue. You guys are Dulu just like AL. Well, it's me. I'm not in the mood to be fighting with you because my video, this live is not about saying Melody can't speak up for herself. She can speak up for herself, but baby, peace be with you. Thank you for being here. I ain't finna go back and forth. And it is what it is. Yvette Bell, you said I don't mind you talking, but please get your facts straight. I ain't gonna argue with you neither, baby, because I got all my facts. So y'all know what to do. Y'all know what it is, baby. So let me just take Melody up off of here and let me just close this show on out. I am your girl, MsBehaven. And the name of this channel is MsBehaven is Fun, where I talk about real people, real problems, and real drama. And hey, even celebrities are real people too. Baby, ain't nobody mad but the devil. And if you find yourself being mad at anything that MsBehaven had to say, baby, chances are the devil is you. Y'all be safe out here on these YouTube streets, cause baby, they beefing, and ain't nobody vegan. But baby, I might catch y'all tomorrow. I think it's at uh 9 a.m. it might be. I think it's at 9 a.m. I gotta check. But I'm gonna have to start giving y'all a set day that I go live. I do want to discuss things that's happening across the state of South Carolina. There's a young man that's said to be executed uh, later this week. Freddie Owens, a young man that was involved in a robbery. Uh, the gas station clerk lost her life. They don't know if he was the one that fired the weapon or not. He was 19 at the time of the crime. He is now 46. It was he and a few other men. They have found that there has been some discrepancy with evidence that was presented, but he is scheduled to get executed this week. And I tell you what, if they can start convicting people of a crime without evidence, what's to stop them from charging you? I tell you, baby, it's a shame. So many black men, they are locking you up. They are either trying to soften you up, lock you up, or get you doped up. I don't know. But whatever the case is, honey, They are designing and following through with a plan to get rid of the Black community. I'ma say it. I'ma say it. And Hargrove, thank you for that. You said great live, and y'all stay safe. Folks are crazy out here. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. So, oh, hey, plain face. It's me, plain face pretty alone. Yes, you was. You have always supported me. Change the name due to trolling. Yeah, sometimes we gotta go on up on there. Oh, look at my girl logical. You said I'm extending grace to the infidels this evening. So be it. All right, we ain't gonna bang today. We ain't gonna bang on Sunday, the Lord's Day. Now, if you wanna muster up some stuff on Monday, I might be in the mood, but I don't know. But I'm trying to bring awareness to stuff that's happening in the state of South Carolina. Other content creators, television, the news, they are not going to bring awareness to what's going on in your city or across your state. I just want to have my community informed of what's going on. It's a lot of foolishness. It's a lot of foolishness. But hey, y'all, I love you all. I love you like a fat girl loves cake. Hit that like, subscribe, share the video, leave a comment. If you want to banter, we can banter back and forth. And baby, thank you. Good night.